back, B. Just give us time to organise things on the outside.
No, why bother? We both know it's a dead-end street.
B, look, I want to see you again. I'll visit you until you release. I don't care.
I do.
What?
Look, Tony, it would be like waiting in Darwin for snow to fall. It's never going to happen. I'll be reincarnated in this place. We both have to face it.
One night stand, huh?
Oh, don't. Listen, in a dump like this, a lot of you dies every day. And it's only your mates and your memories that keep you going. And you had better believe that you're going to be with me a lot longer than one night. So, let's just leave it like that. Something was honest.
Lee Smith. I wish I'd never met you, you know.
Well. Guess what, ladies? You'll never guess who we've got staying with us.
Oh, don't say that, Bea. I hate secrets.
So do I. I just hate secrets. And I hate plug pushers!
Oh!
I'd rather you didn't do that again.
Why? What are you going to do? Get your copper husband onto me?
Is she married to a cop?
Well, according to this, we are talking to the wife of Detective Inspector Eddie Stevens.
He's the mongrel that put me in here.
Yeah, well, you probably deserved it. Eddie's not too bad as far as cops go.
What is a stinking copper?
And
isn't
she's
he?
a stinking pusher.
No, I'm not. But I can't expect you to believe that, can I?
Well, why would I? You've lied about everything else.
Look, it wasn't my idea. The screws thought it would be safer for me if I lied. Personally, I'd rather have told you the truth.
Which is?
I was set up, framed, if you like, by some very clever people. But like I said, I can't expect you to believe that, can I? I suppose that's why Ferguson dobbed me in. So you do her dirty work for her.
Now that is the only thing that's saving you at the moment, Stevens. But I wouldn't relax too much. Because I'll get down to the truth one way or another. Promise you. Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Salt? Oh. Whoops.
Gee, I forgot. I'm not supposed to have salt with my meal. It's bad for my blood pressure. You'll swap with me, won't you, Rosemary?
Oh, that's unfair. She can't eat that.
Why not? You expected me to.
But...
So, shut up, Pixie. Well, Rosemary.
It's very nice.
Never mind, love. There's plenty more. I'll get you some fresh stuff.
Ah, come on, ladies. Let's leave it to it.
Rosemary?
Do it is with an ace and with a court.
What are you playing?
Cards. What are you doing? Waiting for a bus? An ace and...
Well done, Smith. Just earned yourself a charge.
What about hurt him in the ashtray or...
Up, Smith. I saw what happened. Looked like a perfectly simple accident to me. You, Stevens, clean that mess up.
Okay, come on. Out with it.
What?
Has the freak asked for a little cut in your racket?
Oh, come off with it. I'd be a fool to mix with her, wouldn't I?
Remember it.
You'll have to do better than that, won't you?
I can't help it. They're not too happy about parting with their dough after they saw what the last draw was.
Well. I thought I smelled a rat. Didn't think the pickings would be big enough for you, though.
They will be. Just give me time.
Oh, no, your time just ran out. You're not fleecing scared kids in the street now, you know. Little game's finished, and that money goes back to the women.
You're wasting your time,
You
Smith.
listen good, lady. If that money is not returned by morning, the only number that's going to be drawn is yours. And I'll make sure of that. taking the rest of the day off?
No. I was just on my way back.
And what's that you put under Lizzie's pillow?
Oh, nothing. I was just straightening her bed.
Well, well, now, where did this come from? The tooth fairy?
Well,
Well,
it's Lizzie's.
Lizzie always carries every cent she's got on her. Now, where did this 5 come from?
Lizzie won it.
How?
The numbers game, B.
I thought I told you I didn't want anyone buying numbers.
Well, Phyllis made us. She said that Sonia would ruin Lizzie's day out with Mick if we didn't. Well, we just had to.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I guess it was just frightened of Phyllis.
Phyllis? Phyllis is a pushover. But that Sonia bitch, she needs dealing with, and right now.
Out of the gross. Well, after all, we are partners.
Yeah, what a dirty devil you make.
Get back to work, Smith.
I was looking for Stevens. I might have known I'd get you as a bonus.
I said get back to work.
Oh, and stand by while you two rip everyone off.
And what do you propose to do about it?
Get back to work. You too, Stevens.
Hand over.
No way.
Hand over that money. It's going back to the women.
Look, they won't miss it.
Smith! You just earned yourself a charge. Striking another prisoner. That's not on, Smith.
Whew, this place is full of warm air. But then it always is when you're sounding off at the mouth, isn't it, B?
You are about as funny as a smack in the face with a wet fish, Stevens.
Perhaps you just haven't got a sense of humour.
Not where Ferguson's concerned. Now, I don't know what your little game is, but no one deals with the freak. Not while I'm top dog.
Times change, Smith. You gotta change, or else you get left behind.
I decide when things change, and the women do as I say.
Dead, Smith. Past tense. You see, I can give them what they want. Money, a little bit of fun now and then. The old times are obsolete. And you know what that makes you, don't you?
Well, I'm not quite ready to step down yet. So don't hold your breath.
Fine. But if I were you, I'd get ready real fast. Whilst there's still somebody around to help you down the last step.
Now, come on, Lizzie, don't you go giving me that crap about not knowing what's happening. You know everything that goes on in this place, so what gives?
Honestly, B, I don't know anything about it. Oh, but I can guess.
Brought your little mate back to you. She really should be more careful who she associates with. Shouldn't you, Mason?
Bitch. Oh, little mite. Come and sit down, love. What'd she do
Please,
to you?
Lizzie, she might come back.
She's got you bloody terrified. Now, come on, Pixie, what's going on?
It was Sonia.
Oh, yeah, that figures. But what were the screws after?
Well, she made me steal some sugar and yeast from the
Sugar
kitchen.
and yeast? Lizzie.
Yeah. And some potato peels. So you can guess what that's for.
Yes, I can. Booze. And you tried to tell me you didn't know what was going on.
Well, it wasn't me. It wasn't my idea. The freak stood over us and made us load up the skip. Do you reckon they're going to make a brew up?
No, I don't reckon they're going to make a brew up. I reckon they're going to get someone to do it for them, and I can just guess who that's going to be.
Well, they didn't say a word to me, and that's the honest truth.
Well, at least we can stuff their plans up before they get started. Hey, you lot, did anyone mention booze to you?
No.
Did they get all of it?
Well, it's in our cell, in the cupboard.
Well, let's see how our smart-ass little friends like it when their plan goes right down the drain.
Looking for something, Smith?
You know bloody well what I'm looking for, Ferguson. But don't you try and heavy me, because I don't scare quite as easily as Pixie.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it, Smith. And don't let me interrupt. I'll even give you a hand if you like. You're cold, Smith. Very cold. Gonna have to get a lot warmer than that if you're gonna find it.
Where have you hidden it, you bitch?
Oh, come on, Smith. You've had your clue. You wouldn't want me to make it too easy for you, would you? And, clean all this up before you leave. Could get yourself a charge for a mess like that.
do you think you're playing at, Stevens?
Oh, you not? Just remember next time you feel like calling in, don't.
I wonder where that stuff is, all of it. Because nobody is making booze in here. Understand? Try it and I'll bust the deal wide open.
And who do you think you are? Elliot Ness? Look, you've had your way in here for so long you just don't know when to give in. Well, it's over. Anything that happens from now on in is none of your business.
Well, maybe. This will make it my business!
Too bad, Smith. All that energy down the drain. And nobody here to be impressed by it.
What's happening here, ladies?
Why don't you tell her?
Nothing, Mrs. Powell. Bea and I were just having a chat.
Just a friendly word of advice, Mrs. Powell.
That's right. And I want to thank you, Bea.
Anytime. You know where to find me.
You listen to me. Smith got where she is because other people let her walk all over them. Well, I am not other people, Stevens, and don't you forget that.
Well, if you hate her that much, why don't you get rid of her?
It's too risky.
I don't mean kill her. I mean have her transferred.
There's no guarantee that Barnhurst would keep her.
It doesn't matter. As long as she's away long enough for us to take over.
Oh, you gotta be joking.
down.
In the old days, I used to play with the professionals.
Come off it, Bea. Don't mess around. We're playing for money.
And who told you you could do that?
What is this, a bloody kindergarten?
Sometimes I wonder. Now, hand it over.
Get lost.
I said, hand it over!
Give it a go, Bea. We're only having a quick game.
Oh, sure. Two up in here, the numbers racket and the rest of the blocks, all courtesy of our little mate Sonia, no doubt.
Well, she's got it all over you, so why don't you...
Well, Smith, you just put yourself in the pound. Oh, what's all this money doing on the floor? You're not organising a two-up game, are you, Smith?
Any point me denying it?
No, I can see who's holding the coins. Striking an inmate, gambling. Better say goodbye to your mate, Smith. You're going to be missing for a long time. And get out. Fortunately, I got there when I did. Otherwise, Hunt might have been seriously hurt.
And you said they were gambling. Do you have any proof?
Oh, yes, Governor. I confiscated the money. If you don't mind my saying so, I think that this just adds weight to what I've already said.
Yes, all right, Miss Ferguson. Do you have anything to say, Smith? The evidence against you seems pretty conclusive. I'm surprised you did it in front of so many witnesses.
Yeah, silly of me. I must remember not to do that next time.
24 hours solitary. Thank you, Miss Ferguson.
You really think you've got it made, don't you?
I know it, Smith. I'm so close to having you where I want you that I can smell it.
You can't keep me up here forever.
Get in.
I don't know what you're playing at, Ferguson, but you know what'll happen to Stevens if she tries to take over as top dog.
Oh, she's already taken over, Smith. Didn't anybody bother to tell you?
Because she made one bucket of cheap booze. I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, but she didn't make it. Your drunken old mate did. Oh, she wasn't too eager at first, but it's amazing what little persuasion in the middle of the night can do.
You sadistic bitch.
I'll have quite a production line going. Birdsworth on the booze, Hunt on the gambling. Oh, you were set up, by the way, Smith, but then I suppose you've already realised that. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Stevens will be looking after the drugs. I might even set up a fund if we make too much money. I could name it after your daughter, the Debbie Smith Fund for Hopeless Health! No blood. Oh, what a pity. Still, Bruising should be enough. But I have to get reinforcements, Smith. You're very dangerous. Oh, and Smith. Thanks. No, Smith. That won't do at all. Well,
I'm sorry, Governor. Look, I just tried to lock Smith into solitary and she attacked me.
You all right?
Oh, yes, just a few scratches, but it'll be all right.
I better take a look at that.
No, there isn't time for that. Look, I've left Smith locked in the solitary corridor. Now, I'll go back to her, Governor, but I won't go by myself.
Right, take O'Shea and Brown with you.
Right. Look, I'm sorry, Governor, but I can't take any more of this. Now, either Smith goes or the Union steps in. And believe me, a strike in this place would be a very ugly thing.
get over against that wall, Smith.
What's going on? I've already had my breakfast.
Out.
I copped 24 hours. What the hell are you up to?
10 years, Smith. 10 years in the service, and today makes it all worthwhile. So don't you spoil it for me. Now just do as you're told and get out.
Where?
Where what?
Don't you play games with me, you bitch. Where am I going?
Oh, didn't they tell you? You're going to Barnhurst.
Then I've got nothing to lose, have I? I may as well take you now.
Think, Smith. You make one wrong move and I'll make Birdsworth's life a living hell. She's all mine now, Smith. The whole prison's all mine. And there's nothing you can do about it. Now, pick up your things and get out.
Hey, what's happening? Where are they taking you?
Lizzie. Quiet, Smith.
Now, remember what I said. You want her to stay healthy. You keep your mouth shut and keep moving. Now move.
What's the matter, love? Tell me what's going on.
Stay where you are, Birdsworth.
Oh, but you can't take her away from me. She's the only mate I've got.
Go on, Smith.
I swear to
Don't
God,
look
Ferguson,
round.
I'm going to get
You're
you one of
finished,
these.
Smith.
I
I
don't
said
know how
I'd
yet, but I'll
get
get back.
one
I'll
way or
kill
another,
you.
and I
They
did.
can't keep me in
You can't
Barnhurst
get me.
while you're still alive.
Sooner or later, I had to win. Now go through to reception, Smith. They're waiting for you. Don't look round, just go.
Well, that wasn't very nice, was it, Birdsworth? Going off to Barnhurst like that and not saying goodbye to you? I just don't understand some people.
At last. Well, see you tomorrow. Have fun. Meg, I wasn't sure I'd catch you. Fry just called. There's been a riot at Barnhurst. Oh, no. One block's been completely burned out. It's just a shambles. They're transferring prisoners wherever they can find room. Our batch will be arriving in the morning.
Is anyone hurt?
1 officer dead, 3 injured. Vera's in hospital. We're not sure how bad yet.
Oh, my God. What about the prisoners?
3 burnt to death. One of them was B. Smith.
Good. I could have cut your throat before you'd even woken up. Now you better do as you're told. Whatever made me do a silly thing like that?
All right, who's next?
Stupid little
There's one thing to learn about me, Bryant. I don't like being hit in the face when I'm not looking. Now this man is running. It's more, sweetie. The next time that dirty lady bitch. Will you stop You're a poison of hard things. I told you. Really, Margaret? Another bloody reason.
I don't know what you mean.
Maybe you were scared you're still... You're not going to be able to answer Ferguson and Deputy Blunt.
Oh, yes, what was that?
Don't go, Smith. Wake it up. You'll be on.
You don't be forward!
It is one of us, and I am making it mine.
Coming in here! It was really dumb, wasn't it? Lizzie, watch the door.
It's happy.
Maybe that'll get the message across.
Jimmy and Betty. They're both waiting. Both waiting.
For you. For you. Don't you get too clever with me, Kennedy. Stand more easily. And in case you didn't get the message in the first time, take blood pushers!
Go, Smith.